Hi, I'm Trey, and I'm part of the Autonomous Collective DAO. Now, this DAO was only thrown up in the past 48 hours because we were kicked out of our previous team. So, in an effort to still submit something, I worked on an idea that I had before we started with Mr. Humble in Discord. And you can see on my GitHub repo the logs where we were kicked out of the team for no reason. So, just bear with me and understand that I do have a smart contract. I do have an administrator and delegates for this, but the DApp did not come through, and the contract should be modified to work better with the tokenomics. So, what do we have? Well, the Autonomous Collective DAO is kind of a way of funding personal goals with a group that you create in the DAO. So, what is it? You have to use a social web wallet. So like Kukai wallet, it uses direct authentication on Twitter, so you need a Twitter account. Then as a member of the DAO, you join a league. Now a league is a funding league. This is the amount that members expect to pay when they create a pact. So a league would be like $100 league or a $10 league. And then cycles are just a funding time. Uh, it's the time for funding. So a cycle could be 1 week, a cycle could be 2 months, a year. It really depends on the pact members. Now, a pact is that actual contract between all the DAO, not all the DAO members, but the few DAO members that join the pact. So there's a bigger DAO, and then members of that bigger DAO can create packs, which are where the funding essentially happens. The greater DAO manages insurance and helps order payments, and does the insurance is if something happens to one of the members and they can't pay their cycle, then the DAO gets insurance, and the DAO takes about 10% uh, of the league amount in order to fund the insurance. So there's a few things in the tokenomics to help cover unexpected losses. But let me get to an example. Since I don't have the actual DApp to show anybody, I just want to run through a quick example while I have your attention. So we have this person named Geo. Geo is a hardworking person just like you and I, and they want to improve their living situation. So currently, Geo has 6 months left on the lease, and the place that Geo likes is going to be a $600 deposit. Now, Geo has the money to pay the rent, but Geo does not have the deposit. So, how does Geo figure out this issue? Geo joins Autonomous Collective DAO, gets a Twitter account, and joins a league. Now, Geo knows that Geo can afford $100 per month. So, Geo picks a league that's affordable, which is the $100 league. Then Geo finds a pact with 1 month cycles. So this would be somebody else who's created a pact that's looking for members, and every member is going to pay $100 every month. This sounds great to Geo because Geo has 6 months left on the lease, and so Geo finds a pact with 6 members in the $100 league. Now, Geo is going to pay $100 a month for the next 6 months. Geo is the most junior league member, most junior comrade. I like to call people in the pact comrades. So, Geo's the most junior comrade. Geo will get paid last in the last cycle. The most senior member gets paid in the first cycle. So, Geo pays $100 a month for 6 months. On the last cycle, Geo is paid $600. Yay! Now Geo can actually go and get that apartment because Geo can afford the rent. Geo just could not afford the down payment. That's kind of how capitalism works. So we can always afford the small amounts, but for some reason there's a barrier of entry that doesn't matter about what you can pay. It's about the resources you have to enter, right? It's kind of like a pay to play. So we solve that with Autonomous Collective DAO by enabling Geo to have $600 on a dope apartment. So Geo can go ahead and live a better life. The contract The pact ends at 6 months, so Geo's not obligated to pay anymore. Yay, it's that simple. $600, 6 months with a little bit of planning and only using the funds that you had initially. So this is meant to be more of a white paper. I'm going to continue working on this after the hackathon, but I really love Tezos and I enjoy DAOs and I wanted to experiment. So I joined a team hoping that we could pull all our skills together. The members that were kicked off of that team are actually now part of this team, so is myself and Berkeley True. And looking forward to making more DAOs on Tezos. You can find me as Trey Waters anywhere on Reddit or just out in the world on Twitter. So hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions, let us know. And I did a screenshot of the Discord logs from when we got kicked out, just in case nobody believes this. But we love this and we just want to keep working on it. Please help us. Thanks.